Hey everybody! First day of spring training. A great day. It's like Christmas in February, but not quite as good since I'm not there. Sitting here in my office here in Illinois, not in Florida or Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. Love to go. We'll start a little news and then we'll get into some other stuff. King Felix, worried about your elbow a little bit, buddy. But reports out of Seattle are saying right now that he probably will be okay, and that deal will end up, that $175 million deal will end up getting announced in the next couple days. So looking good. All right. Speaking of arms, Francisco Liriano found his way to Pittsburgh on Friday. Got that physical done finally. So he'll be reporting to Bradenton here today, maybe tomorrow, and soon we will see him start rehabbing his non-throwing arm for 4 more weeks. At that point, then hopefully he'll be able to throw, and we'll actually start seeing some good things from Francisco Liriano. At this point, look at the Pirates. As far as the pitching staff goes, you know it's going to be AJ, Wandy. I'm not all happy about that. Then you get J-Mac and probably Liriano and some combination of Karstens, Locke, or McPherson. We'll talk more about that as we go into spring training. Speaking of arm troubles, I feel bad for Chris Carpenter over the weekend. He's probably not going to be back. Sad day for the Cardinals. Sad day for anybody that roots for a guy who's really nice, who's really dedicated. So, sad day for him. My friends over at Major League Baseball Trade Rumors came out with their list of top 2014 free agents. And the top of the list, another Cardinal, Adam Wainwright second, and New York Yankees second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano, that's not a surprise. Guy should probably be the best free agent this coming year. Also got a little word from my buddy Lloyd McClendon over in Detroit. He took a look at Brandon Bosch and likes his swing this year. It's a little shorter stride, much like Austin Jackson did last year. So look for that. Also, in other good news, Derek Jeter ran for the first time since his ankle surgery back in October from the World Series, or from the American League Championship Series. Bad news, it was only on a treadmill. So ladies, no great pictures of him balking up and running the streets or anything. So, that's the best you can get. And if you want to look at history, 13 years ago today, something great happened. Ken Griffey Jr. was traded to Cincinnati, and everything went downhill from there. I will share a great spring training story about Mr. Griffey. Griffey and I did not start on the right feet. 2000 I went down to Sarasota, and that's where Cincinnati's spring training facility was at the time. And I was there, 3 or 4 other kids, maybe a couple other adults just standing around hanging out. And Griffey comes out of the dugout, kids begging him to sign, and we're all just sitting there, and he just gives him a little brush like, oh, yeah, I've got time for you. And, he just got that $140 million contract. Didn't make me very happy. So I told him about it, and all of a sudden the next thing I heard was, who said that? It was the mayor, Sean Casey, coming out of the dugout, laughing, thankfully, and I thought he was going to throw me out, but he didn't. He came out, signed the ball for me. Maybe a lot of other people didn't like Griffey much either in Cincinnati, but that's another time. I will continue to share a couple good stories with you. Not every player is a jerk in spring training. As a matter of fact, if you get to go to spring training in either Florida or Arizona, do so. If you get a chance to get autographs, do so. It's your best time. If you're going to get anything from anybody, if you're going to get a chance to talk to your favorite players, best time. My mom and I went down, and the Astros facility was 5 minutes from where we lived in Florida in 2000, and got to go over to Kansas City Baseball City before it became a parking lot, and Kansas City moved out to Arizona a couple years later. the great part was Jose Lima was pitching that day and had a great day of 6 innings. He came back to the dugout. He came back to the bullpen afterwards and sat there and shot the breeze with me and about 10 or 12 other fans for the rest of the game. And we really didn't even pay attention most of the game because he was hilarious, great guy, the late Jose Lima. Miss him, and just one of the most fantastic people ever to meet in spring training. Just a great guy, really. Another great experience with an Astro I'll talk about today. Morgan Ensberg, happened to see him on Twitter this morning, and it just made me think about this story. One other thing to watch about, though, if you're going to spring training anywhere, doesn't matter, balls do fly when you're talking to players and getting autographs and all that fun stuff, and you still have to pay attention, folks. One of the Astro players hit a foul ball down the line. Ensberg was signing autographs right in front of me, and this older lady, probably mid-60s, was standing about 2 rows back. Ball hit her dead in the face, right about here. The ball rolled right to me, and I asked Ensberg if he'd sign it for her, and he said, for her? And I'm like, yeah, she's the one who got hit in the face with it. He didn't even realize what had happened, and but once he did, gladly signed it for her, gave her the ball. She was just thankful, that she wasn't hurt. Her glasses were broken, but they take care of that down there. That's another nice thing about baseball. They'll take care of you, and that lady was taken care of very nicely, and but Ensberg was great about it. Signed for everybody around, and just kind of told everybody at that point, hey, watch out. Please don't get hurt out here. We love you, and we want you to be around and be able to watch your games. And so that's going to be it today. Like I said, it's the first day of spring training. It's exciting. It's like spring, the first day of spring anywhere else. It's going to be a fantastic day for places that open today, and I know a few places opened yesterday. I know the Cardinals don't open until tomorrow. The reason I say that so much about Pirates and Cardinals, Pirates are my team, and I'll let you know that. I don't care. The Cardinals, they're 90 minutes from here in Illinois, where I'm at, and those are the 2 teams I'll talk about most, but I will talk about the rest of Major League Baseball. And so, but it's like a birth. Every season you get a chance to watch baseball, loving it, enjoying it, and the first spring training game is 12 days away. First game of the World Baseball Classic, we'll talk about that later on, is less than 3 weeks away. So I'm excited, getting pumped up for baseball 2013. So, again, this is therealscore.com. Just come here, enjoy yourself. Know we're going to talk baseball, because that's the game. And folks, just love you. Have a good day, and we'll talk tomorrow.